Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. So, the main energy that I'm feeling thus far in the very beginning, from the very beginning, is blah 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 blah. I'm reading about the new moon energy for today, or moving into that energy, because it's I almost said June. It's July 5th today, and I want to keep stopping myself, or I keep stopping myself. Someone keeps stopping themselves from doing or saying something, and it's funny because I wrote down, I can't do it now, but I want to get it started. So there's something that, I don't know, the wheels are turning for someone. There's something that you want to start. I don't know if it's a project or if you want to start something up with another person. No matter what it is, it feels like, I might not be able to do it right this second, but it's like I want to prepare for this or plan for this. I got to get something started. So somebody wants to get something started, but I keep stopping myself. So whatever this is, somebody is, it doesn't feel like procrastinating. It feels like I'm going to do it and then I'll do it later, or not right now. Now is never a good time. That's what this feels like. Whatever that energy is for you. So let's see what's going on for you guys. That just seemed like a big clusterfuck. Like the intro, the beginning of all this was just a big clusterfuck. Pay attention to the side shit that I say. So whatever the situation is for you, it was just a big mess in the beginning. Like, ugh. I don't know. Something didn't go according to plan, apparently. Because that's kind of what the beginning of this reading felt like. Like, I'm just like, I don't even know. I just keep stopping myself because I don't know what the hell's going on, what to say, what to do, what's the right action to take here. So someone could be heavily questioning things, and that could be what's changing around, because I do feel like there is change within this energy. So it's like, it doesn't feel like I changed my mind type stuff. It feels like just shifting into something new. We have nightmare, psychic protection, shield, bad dreams. Well, you're shielded from the bad things in life, especially psychically speaking, or spiritually speaking, I should say. You're very protected. Your ideas are protected as well. I don't know if there's something that you're stopping yourself from doing, it's okay to move forward with whatever this is, because you're protected through this process. Like, no harm is going to come to you. Nothing bad's going to happen. That's probably where this change is coming in, the energy shifting into something more positive. So if any of you were worried about this, that, whatever, worried about something happening or failing at whatever this is, or it not working out, I feel like those fears are kind of fluttering away, because maybe they're not your own fears. You could be picking up on somebody else's fears. Or, when, I don't know, when people say certain things, their opinions, certain comments, sometimes it can, kind of halt us in our tracks and go, should I really be doing this? So you could have been questioning whatever this is, questioning things because of what other people are saying. Maybe they don't agree with what you're doing. They don't want you to be with another person, whatever it is. And it's just like, but I want to do it, but I want to. I don't know, I almost feel like there's something here that's fear-based, but it's almost like it was implanted in your head, like based off from what other people have said and done or something. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, these aren't my fears. Why the fuck am I afraid of this? Affluence. It's like somebody trying to affect you. Yeah, words hurt. Things that people say to us can affect us. Whether it's psychically, spiritually, or face-to-face in a comment, whatever, I feel like, somebody's just trying to affect you. because they're affected by something. Go away. Maybe they're affected by you leaving their life, telling them to go away. I don't know, it's reminding me of a prism, this image. Like a kaleidoscope where shit just goes everywhere. I did say a little bit of a mess or something, but in the beginning of all of this, where shit just goes everywhere. There's so much to look at. There's too much to look at. I don't know. You could have been getting a lot of psychic hits, a lot of intuitive information, you know, and like, okay, this is just too much, or just the situation in general. It's like, oh, I could look at this from a million one angles. There's just too much to look at here. I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm just not even gonna bother with this. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna be invested in this, in you, in whatever, because there's too much. It's almost like seeing multiple perspectives, like everyone's perspective, like you, whether you know what they're thinking or not, it's just like I'm seeing it from your perspective, your perspective, your perspective, your perspective. So it's like the same fucking information, the same situation, the same something, but it's all these point of views all at once. And it's like, it's nice to have a well-rounded point of view here, but that's a bit much. Somebody drinking wine, because that's what I feel like I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here having, I don't know, a glass of wine. Someone is. I don't drink wine, so it's not me. All these different perspectives, all these point of view. Because it's like the triangles, I'm seeing them all going up, and then I'm seeing them all going down, and it's like, what is it? Is it up or down? Do you want to go up or do you want to go down? It's like there's a card in one of the decks that has all these little signs and arrows pointing every which way, and it's just like, which way do you want to go? And you're looking for a sign, you're looking for clarity in this situation, and it's like you're being pointed in every direction. So I don't know if somebody or multiple people were trying to point you in every direction except for the one that you should be going in. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is where I should be going, but I feel like, well, I don't know, the arrow's pointing over there, and then that one's pointing over there. Well, maybe I gotta go down every avenue here. That's just a big clusterfuck, and it's confusing. There's some information here that's confusing, whether it was literally said by people or a person, or you just picked up on it. Could be all of the above, but it feels like I'm just gonna sit here and not do a fucking thing, because I don't know. I don't know which direction to go in. It could be a divine feminine who's feeling that way. Yeah, it's just like, what do we do here? All right, give me one of these. I don't know, there's some type of energy that was affecting you in the past, and it could be recent past. It could have been affecting you yesterday, for all I know, because, you know, a second ago is the past now. But regardless of how long ago this happened, I feel like with this new moon energy, that's what's changing. Because I don't know if it's because you have a focus or you're just not focused on it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's too much, don't make sense, I'm not even gonna think about it, kind of thing. Like, you're not gonna work overtime trying to, my ears ringing, trying to pinpoint something. Somebody also feels like they need more time to figure something out. Yeah, my ears like muffled as a motherfucker right now. It's ringing. It's like you're right in the middle of all this chaos, because the little dot, there you are, you're the little dot, whoever you are, and all this is around you, and it's like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. It's being trapped by energy and what people say and shit. Feeling trapped. It's like, I'm in the middle of all of this. I don't know, you might be in the middle of something, like a shit show. Maybe you were unaware of it. There is a significance with time. This has taken time. But in time, all of this will come together. Like, when the time is right. And I kind of feel like that's the faith that you're relying on. Or you just know that. Like, oh, if it's meant for me to figure out, I'll know. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. If I'm supposed to know, I'll know. I want to see this first. Wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. Well, you do have psychic abilities here. Just saying. There is hidden knowledge here. You know something about a situation or a person. Whether you're aware that you know or not, you do know, because there's some inner demons here that are being, like, kept hidden. Or somebody wants to keep those inner demons hidden, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to let these dance out of the closet kind of thing. Somebody might not want you to speak up about something, because with dagger, it's like about determination. So a lot of you could be very determined to find the truth in a situation, because I feel like I need to figure this out. I'm stuck right in the middle of all this crap. I gotta figure this out, because I don't feel like I know what to do. But you do know something about whoever this is. It could be someone specific. Just use caution, because whoever this is wearing a mask. Like, they have a persona, you know what I mean? Because nobody really wants people to see the demon within. They got a demon inside, you know what I mean? Somebody did something, and you probably know about it. I do feel like you're very determined to figure out the truth in this situation, no matter what it's pertaining to. And that might be freaking somebody out. Like, I don't know, because I feel like I want to say this, I want to do this, but I'm going to stop myself. I got to stop myself. I got to chill. I got to fucking relax, you know? I don't know. It's like you don't want to dive in head first or whatever this is. You got to think yeah, there's something here you got to think through. Because I wrote down, read the fine print, be smart. I don't know what the fine print is in this situation, but it's like, if there's anything hidden, pay attention to what's hidden and play your cards right. You know, be smart in the situation. Because, I don't know, it feels very detrimental to not fly off the handle, not to be reactive. You know what I mean? So don't be reactive in this situation, no matter how determined you are to say something, to figure something out, to whatever. But I also wrote down, don't get sucked into something without thinking first. Zero thinking. Think this through. So make sure you think this situation through before you approach this person or get involved. I don't know what the hell it's pertaining to. It's probably different for all of you, but there's just too much going on here. And the letter T is significant. I don't know. And I drew like a little swirl thing. So whatever that means to you, because I'm not sure, but it came to me, so I wrote it down. Anyways, so symbols could be significant here too. Banshee. All I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make me free. The warning scream. Don't ignore the signs in this situation. So it's like not facing something, not acknowledging something, turning a blind eye isn't going to help matters here, basically. But don't feed into the fear. So when you're listening to your intuition and stuff, maybe some of you really do need to protect yourself psychically, especially seems the new moon energy, you know, new moon, full moon phases. Just so that only important shit gets through at those times. That's just for some of you, but it's like, yeah, don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the warning scream. The warning. Don't ignore the warnings. Because if you think about it, if you're being warned of something, no matter what it is, it's just like when they post those warning signs, like when you're at a fucking nature park or, you know, places like that. And there's like dangerous waterfalls or, you know, whatever the hell you're being warned about. Those signs are there for a reason, because it's dangerous, you know? So there's signs in this situation for someone. They're warning you of danger ahead, something not so great coming in for you. So if you just don't heed those warnings and go, okay, I got that warning, But I don't really know. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know what to do with that sign. I don't know what to do with that warning. Like, what do I do? It's not. It's not always about action. It's about preparedness, being prepared for the worst, being prepared for something so that, because knowledge is power is what I want to say, so that you don't get sucked into something, so that when it does arise, you're not part of it, or you're not in the middle of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in the middle of whatever the hell this is. And you're being warned about it. Because there's some type of cycle. So there's triangulation here too. I don't know. There's triangles out the ass. Whatever the triangle means to you. Could be push play. I don't know. Just a triangle. Okay, where am I going with this? Don't ignore the warnings because they're there for your protection. They're not there to scare you. They're not there to freak you out. So don't feed into it, like I said, but don't turn a blind eye and act like it's not happening. There's something here that's going on that someone's just going, I'm just going to pretend it's not happening. Whatever. Because there's nothing I can fucking do about it, or I don't know what to do about this or that, or what. I don't know what to say. I feel stuck. I'm stuck in the middle of this. That's what it feels like. You're only as stuck as you think you are as well. Alright, give me one of these on Banshee and Dagger. A ruby could be significant for some of you, not for all of you. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. This doesn't feel like your energy. This feels like somebody else's energy. Somebody's in kind of a shitty place, I'm just saying. Alright, give me more on this. Shattered. Hat. There's something to do with a hat for some of you. There's a significance with a hat. Okay. Okay, I almost feel like somebody doesn't want their broken heart to be revealed. Like, because if you look at it, the broken heart's on the back of this person's hand, so it's like everyone can see. And I said that there's someone who's hiding something. They're hiding some type of inner demon. Like, they're feeling broken and shattered inside. There's something going on with someone, and I feel like they don't want it to be exposed. They don't want you to know, anyone to know. They don't want someone to know. They don't want people to know just how broken they are inside, just how upset they are over a situation, or I don't know, somebody's over something. How upset they are that you're over them, that you're over this. Yeah, somebody doesn't want you to know that they're hurting, ultimately, is where I'm going to leave that one, because I just keep staring at the crack, the two separate pieces, which if you think about it too, this is like best friends, the necklaces that go together. It's like being separated but together. What the fuck? Being separated but together. If you're separated, you're not with this person. You could still be around them. I just heard screwed as well, so I don't know if somebody feels screwed over, or if they're gonna screw you over. Or maybe they did and they don't want you to know why they fucked you over. Somebody screwed you over. Give me more on this, please. So I don't know if this is an ex of yours or like an ex-best friend or someone you thought was your friend reconnecting and recognition. Delete the hurt I caused. Somebody wants you to let go of the past. They want you to erase anything mean that they've said and done or whatever, no matter who this person is to you. It's like, I don't know, because I feel like if they actually are honest with you and tell you something, they tell you what you already know, apparently. They know that it's done. Like, you know what I mean? That you won't reconnect with them because you'll be like, yeah, I always knew you did that, but this is like, thanks for fucking admitted it. You know, that kind of thing. Or that's what they're worried about. Because like I said, I don't know exactly who this is to you, but you were put right in the middle of something. And I don't know if you were a main focus of someone's, like a target or something, like it's all around you kind of thing. It's all about you. Maybe you're the center of this person's fucking world. It's like, I want you to forgive me for my past. I want you to forgive me for what I said and did in this situation. That's what this is. But whatever this is broken. Like, they broke your trust, ultimately. You can't delete any of it. You can move past it. Somebody's trying to, like, erase the past. Like, oh, this never fucking happened. We're just gonna pretend it never happened. But something that somebody's pretending never happened did happen, and you know about it. It's coming to you. Spirit's letting you know. Like, hey, this is what fucking happened in the past. This is what this person did or said. You know, it was them. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. There could be a significance with the ER, the emergency room, as well, for some of you. I feel like I got spiders crawling up my legs. This is fucking weird. I don't know. There's nothing on me. There's no spider webs or anything. I feel like I got a spider, like a little spider crawling up my leg. Feeling something that's not there, that's not real, that's not happening. I mean, psychic energy, you can feel other people and energies and stuff, so feeling phantom feelings, because I just said it felt like a spider was crawling up my leg, but there's nothing there. Sensing something. Your spidey senses picked up on this, just saying, but feeling something that isn't there. I mean, that'd be a hallucination in some cases. Usually aren't hallucinations, visual, but so I mean, no, you can have that phantom shit. I mean, with crystal, they call it meth mites for a reason. It's because you feel like your skin's crawling when nothing's going on. It's like a chemical reaction. I don't know if anyone ever deals with that, dealt with it or whatever, but other things can cause those weird sensations too, you know. But spirit can do that as well. Feeling something that's not there. I keep wanting to say it that way. And that makes me think of, like, spirit, you know, paranormal activity and stuff. Like when you feel like cobwebs on your face, but there's no cobwebs there, or the tingles and stuff like that. Those are your spidey senses picking up on something, on energy. When that shit happens, pay attention to what you're thinking about and what's going on, because even if you have to write it down, because it's significant. That's when they're alerting you to something, basically. Like, even if you don't know why you're feeling this way, you're feeling it for a reason, you know, and you'll figure that reason out. It's just like, whenever something's gonna happen to my kids, it's like mother's intuition, which, I mean, mine's a bit heightened because of what I do, and and all that stuff. But regardless of me, I mean, little things like this happen all the time. So I do pay attention, and I get the confirmations of those little things when something big happens, it's like, okay, well, I felt that before this happened. And then, I'm feeling this again. I'm getting this warning again about someone, even if it's not your kids, it could be anyone. So there's got to be something to it. I really feel like I've got spiders crawling on me. It's fucking weird. Or if it's not spiders, because it felt like something crawling up my leg, like a little spider or whatever, or bug. It could just be bugs, because my elbow, I just felt like I had a bug on my elbow. So maybe somebody's outside and they're like, these bugs are pissing me off, Somebody might be bugging you. Spirit's bugging you. Hey, pay attention. Fucking pay attention. That's really what I want to say with this. Somebody needs to pay attention to themselves, not just to what I'm saying, and not necessarily the signs that even show up in this reading. You're receiving signs all on your own, and this is just confirming that for someone, not for everyone. My head is crawling like a motherfucker all of a sudden. But anyways, what I was going to say with those little confirmations and stuff is, this morning my daughter needed to get blood work done. It's just, genetic testing and that crap. And I didn't feel like a needle poke in my arm or anything. And she got basically poked in both arms, I think. No, she only one arm, but they couldn't find a good vein in that one. So they ended up taking it from her hand. But what's weird is I didn't feel like a prick in my hand or anything like that. So I wasn't even, the sensation I felt before that even happened, before we even got to the hospital, because I was in the car when I felt it on our way there. It was weird. I felt like I had a band right here on my arm, and my arm and hand was feeling a little tingly. And I'm like, what would that be? What, do I have a bracelet on or something? And I was just thinking, I didn't even say it out loud. And that's where they put that rubber band thing on her arm so that they could find the vein in her hand. And that was the second try. So I was like, I felt that. I felt that before. And I was just reminded, that's why I'm saying it on here. I felt that before it happened to her. And that's minor. It didn't hurt her, you know what I mean? But change is going to come in this situation, that's for sure. I said that already in the beginning. Oh, this light bulb's reminded me too. I had my lamp off because I haven't been upstairs at all today. I've been, putting around doing other crap. And I come in and it's on. I'm going to have to look back at something. Too much to think about. Too much to think about. Now I'm getting like a pain right here in my nose. As if you're wearing sunglasses, or like glasses are annoying you, or sinus pressure or something. Or when you're thinking, oh yeah, I got too much to think about. Some people sit like that. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's doing that. Or somebody who does that has a lot to think about. I don't know, I feel like I'm having a really hard time trusting these signs, trusting something. I just don't trust it. It doesn't feel like a person, though. Somebody's not trusting information, like either that someone's telling them, or that they're overhearing, that they're seeing, that they're witnessing. They're not trusting signs. They're not trusting some type of psychic hit, or it's almost like when you second guess yourself, that kind of thing, or somebody's second guessing or not trusting what you're saying. They don't believe in you if you're the one that is able to do this stuff. Because what's making me think of with the lamp, I've explained this a million times, it's a touch lamp. And you touch it, it fucking turns on. It to like 3 different levels and then it's off. So the 4th time's done, 4th time. So maybe somebody's tried something multiple times. But regardless, there's no switches to the fucking thing. There's no like buttons or remotes or anything like that. But what it's making me think of is when you don't trust it. So the light is will answer a question, turn the light on and off, and somebody else could be going, you got to switch in there. Like, yeah, right. There's some type of trickery in here. That was faulty wiring. That's bad light bulb. That was somebody did that. Like, you know what I mean? That's just an example, though, of somebody not trusting what they're seeing or what's going on around them. Back to the good old times. There's a significance with a dog here as well. I don't know if you have a dog, they do, or what the dog's about, but there's something to do with going for a walk, whether you have a dog or not, walking. I don't know if you went walking with this person or if they want to go for a walk or if that's what you're doing. Somebody wants to start something over. Like, I want to go back to the beginning. I gotta start something over. And it feels like a cycle, like somebody wants to repeat something, like a do-over, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be a relationship, like, oh, let's reconcile and do this over. It'll be better this time. That's not what this is. It's somebody wants to do something again. So whatever action they took in the past, they want to do it again. Somebody wants to do something again. Or they're gonna do it again. No, I don't know what it is, but someone's gonna do something again. Something they did in the past already. That, like, this person hasn't changed. They might come in and say that they have and all that, or hope that you just don't know. That you don't figure this out. My head itches like a motherfucker right now. Like, it's the creepy crawls, you know? It's when my crown chakra's lit up, but I'm feeling it on my legs, too. It's like, I don't know, when you've got hair. I don't have any hair on my legs. I actually shaved my legs, but, like, and there's, like, a breeze, and you can feel it lightly touching your hair, like, just, it just tickles. It's kind of, it's like that prickly feeling. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it on my arms now. Just my forearms. Okay. What's that sensation? Like I said, spirit can do that stuff, but it's... What am I being shown? Like, why is that something you're showing me, spirit? I feel like... I don't know, I feel really weak all of a sudden, like my hands don't work or something. Dogs sit like that too. I don't know why that would be significant. Plotting. Somebody's planning something. Okay, I don't know what the hell that's about. So weakness, I don't know. But if you think about dogs and stuff, they're cute, and it's like, oh, puppy dog eyes, I can't be mad at you. Somebody comes in that way, you know, like, I'm just playing around. I'm defenseless. Maybe somebody looks at you that way. Like, I don't know. I'm innocent. Somebody is acting innocent in a situation when they're not. I'm getting the chills, like, just up one side of my body now. And it's just sticking to my head. Oh, you know what I'm being reminded of all of a sudden, too? I don't know what this means to anyone. If it happened to somebody who crossed over, or if it's just like a headache type thing. But I sat down earlier, and my temple, like right where my birthmark is, too, hurt really bad. And it did make me think of, you know, when something goes right there, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I was like, ah, what the fuck is that? It's like getting hit in the head or something. And then it went away. And I remember looking in the mirror going, oh, that's right where my birthmark is. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I really don't. So whatever it means to you, maybe some of you guys have a significant birthmark. I don't know if it's from your past life or something. You know what I mean? Like how you passed away in your past life and then you have a mark on you in this life from it. I don't know. You've been marked. You've been marked by something. And I don't think this person left their mark on you. I think you've been marked by something. Almost like when you get a target on your head. You've been marked. You've been marked as a target. You've been marked as a target, okay, for something. Or you're worried about, no, you're marked as a target, whoever you are. I want more on that. All right, give me one of these real quick. Oh, you're not stuck in this. All tied up reversed. And then attachment at the bottom. I feel like change is going to come because you've released this, or that's the advice here. Don't get involved. Just stay the fuck away from whoever this is, whatever this is. Because it's like releasing an attachment. For someone, it could also be a spiritual attachment. That's definitely not for all of you. A hanging. Whoa, I just felt wicked dizzy all of a sudden. It could be significant. I don't know if it's like past life hanging, like witch trials type shit, or if, you know, if that happened to somebody. But there's released, letting go. I hope somebody doesn't do something stupid because they're too attached to an outcome that isn't going to happen. It's opposing energies. It's both 5. You're not going to change the situation around, or you can't. But there's change that needs to happen here. There's lots of change. 555 could be significant as well. But it's like not being stuck. I'm not stuck anymore. I'm not stuck anymore. So if you were stuck spiritually, physically, or otherwise, you're not anymore. You're not stuck to this person, this situation. If you felt trapped, like I said, if you felt stuck in the middle of something, you're only stuck as you think you are. And I feel like you've released yourself from this. Somebody else hasn't, though. That's why there's opposing energy. So this attachment could be another person who's just highly attached to you. You know, like, I can't believe you let us go kind of thing. Because they can't let this go. They can't let you go, or they can't let this go. And I said this. I can't let this go. I can't let this go. I can't let... Yeah, there's something that somebody cannot let go of. They just keep thinking about it over and over and over. They're attached to whatever this is, this energy, whether it's a living person just trying to figure something out, or there's a spiritual attachment, you know? Somebody has an attachment. I heard this bitch just lingers around, just all around. So this person's energy is all over the fucking place, apparently. Two of Cups. The Ten of Swords reversed. Lifting anguish. You're not attached to another person. You're not hoping, wishing, and praying that you and so-and-so get together, get back together. So if this has to do with an ex or something, you're not upset over this anymore, over this loss, over this disruption, disunion, this separation. Like, you're no longer friends with this person, talking to them, dealing with them, whatever, no matter who they are to you. You're not upset over this. You're not you've removed yourself from the situation. You're not even dealing with that energy, those people, this person, whatever. But somebody else has not let go. Because it would be the perfect partnership, or we're perfect for each other. I don't fucking know what it is, but something might seem too perfect, but it's not fucking perfect. Yeah, there's a situation here that might look picturesque. It might look happy and glorious and wonderful, but there's something about it that's not. It's not, things are not as they seem. Somebody is seeing something from the wrong fucking angle, that's for sure. It's like when you, okay, somebody's seeing something from the wrong angle. And if you think of photos and stuff, picture the person who's behind the camera. You know, you don't always see them in the photographs unless it's selfie or, you know, like a rear facing camera or something. You don't see who's taking the photos. You don't see what they're, you don't necessarily see what they're looking at and what's really going on, because the camera only shows you what the creator wants you to see, what the photographer wants you to see. It's all about angles, because you can change the angle and you can look thinner, you can look fatter, you can look old, young, depending on the lighting. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all about the angle. So it's like if I show you this angle, then you'll see from this perspective. If I show you that angle, you'll see from that perspective. Somebody's trying to show another person something, or people, what they want them to see. Okay. Because you're only being shown what somebody wants you to see, not the whole picture. Because on social media, that happens all the time. You know, it could be like happy family and whatever, and you're seeing all these happy fucking vacation photos and whatever, and then behind the scenes it's a broken home, or people are fighting, or it's just nothing but fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, but you don't see that because the people who post the pictures don't want you to see that. They want you to see, we're perfect. You know what I mean? Something like that. Something is not as it seems. Oh, which is probably why, I don't think I read this part, why I said, genie wish granted, read the fine print. So it's like, all that glitters isn't gold. Something looks picturesque here. Something looks better than it really is. Someone looks better than they really are. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like physically either. It's, something seems better than it really is. Be smart in this situation. Somebody's just talking themselves up, or I don't know, it's like showing you what they think you want to see or need to see or something, but there's something hidden here. Actually, what's being hidden? Please give me more on this hidden energy. I just heard no, don't do that. Someone's being warned not to do something, I'm just saying. Two of Coins, set priorities. Some of these priorities are not the same as yours, that's for fucking sure. What do I do here? What do I start? What do I do here? Because it's like with all the arrows. Somebody is needing direction, that's for sure. But I feel like even if they're being guided, they're not listening. They're not paying attention to the directions. It's like when I would go on spiritual drives and stuff, I would come across spiritual signs all the time, and I'd be like, oh, that connects with whatever, whatever it was at the time, because there's nothing specific here. But I remember one time, because I had an internal GPS, which was a cool analogy to use, because your intuition is your internal GPS. Listen to your damn selves. I say that on repeat because someone is ignoring themselves, their own feelings, their own little warning system, But yeah, there's a problem. I don't know what this problem is, but there's a problem. Anyways, when I would go places that I've never fucking been before, and I knew exactly where I was going. As spirit was showing me where to go, and I truly fucking believe that. But I remember this one time, I was like, I need a fucking sign. I don't know where the hell I am. Where the hell am I? Show me a sign. And I heard in my head, read the road signs, dumbass. And I'm like, oh, I gotta read the literal signs so I know where the fuck I am. It's like, I don't know, there could be an aha moment here, but I was getting directions, being directed in a spiritual way then, but I wasn't thinking of it from a literal stance, because when I was hearing read the signs, I'm like, I don't know what signs you're talking about. I wasn't thinking of a literal road sign or a sign on your wall or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't looking at it the right way in that moment. So someone's not looking at something the right way. Like I said, they're probably seeing what they want to see or what somebody else wants them to see. Yeah, it's something like that. The infinity symbol is significant as well. This one's long enough, I'm just going to say. The hermit, soul searching. Somebody doesn't know what to work on here as well. They're trying to figure something out. So whoever you are, whoever this is, could be keeping to themselves because they're trying to get their priorities straight. Like, okay, what do I do here? What do I do first? What action do I take? Because like I said in the beginning, I keep stopping myself. There's someone who keeps stopping their forward movement or stopping them from saying something, doing something, coming towards you with something. They keep stopping themselves. A flashlight could be significant as well. That just hurt. It just felt like I got a pain in my diaphragm, like a through and through. Like it went into my back. It's gone. It was really quick. I kind of feel nauseous all of a sudden. Somebody dealing with like stomach issues. That didn't feel like gallbladder or pancreatitis or anything like that, because it's more on the left side, and it was kind of like that, like a through and through. Like something just shot through me, flew through me. Something just fucking hit me out of nowhere. It's like that just hit me out of nowhere. Spirit does that a lot too, but regardless, it's either like, whoa, a whoa moment, or when you're completely fine and then you're like, oh man, that just hit me out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel good. And then it's gone. I don't know, something that hit me out of nowhere. I don't know what the flashlight has to do with anything. The color yellow could be significant as well for some of you, not for all of you. Like safety yellow. Oh, that could be like a jolt of fucking electricity too. I don't know what that feels like. I've never been electrocuted or anything, but shock like goes right through you. Hopefully no one's getting tased or fucking with electrical shit, just saying, because they'll do it. It hit me out of nowhere. But yeah, be careful with electrical stuff too, because maybe that's where the flashlight's coming in. Getting fucking zapped. Because, like, say, the power is, I don't know, it could either be a situation where the power's out for some reason, like you're, I don't know, maybe lightning strikes or and fucks up your, I don't know, fucks up something because it's all electricity, you know? And even if it's not that, it's making me think of something that's faulty and the power's out. So, like, there's no power going to the outlet or to whatever, you know, whatever it is, and you're like, fuck, I gotta get this fixed, and you're like, oh, the power's off, and then all of a sudden, the power comes back. It either just automatically turns back on, or a connection that was loose gets reconnected, and you're like, you know, because you'd have a flashlight if it was dark, especially if you're looking for the, not the fuse box, the fucking, is that what, yeah, the fuse box, the electrical panel, if you're looking for the right little switch thing. Looking for the right switch with a flashlight because it's fucking dark to turn the power back on. I don't know, somebody might get zapped doing that and go to the ER. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Haunting, loss, being upset. Somebody's upset that they ran away from you, that they ran away from this, that they ran away when something was bad or scary. When something was wrong, somebody ran away when you needed them the most. They left the building. They didn't help you. They didn't protect you. They didn't do the right thing, basically. Somebody's upset that they didn't listen, that they didn't pay attention, that they left you alone in all of this. Oh, there's a glass of fucking wine there in her hand and an apple, but I mentioned apples before, so it could have to do with Apple devices, you know what I mean? But, or maybe somebody likes apples. Think about it, apples are like temptation. Somebody ran because they were tempted in the wrong direction. They were tempted by someone or something else. Or they thought you were tempting them. But I feel like I'm upset that I was tempted away. Yeah, somebody was tempted a different direction. No matter if it's like passionately or not, it's just they weren't there when they needed to be. Or they won't be. But I feel like this person's upset that they weren't there when they should have been. Like they weren't there for you. Yeah, this person's upset that they weren't there for you. Because they listened to the wrong guidance. And they didn't listen to themselves. Whatever the situation is, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Someone's life is not as good as they claim it to be either. Like, I don't know. I feel like happy fucking life, happy family, happy whatever, but someone's fucking miserable. They're not as happy as they claim to be. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's you, though. I feel like that's whoever was supposed to be there and wasn't. Or whoever caused problems, because maybe that's why they weren't fucking there in the first place, because they created this freaking mess. I don't know. Someone wants to do something over. They want to do it all over again. No matter what that means to you. Because it's exciting. A plate could be significant as well. I don't know if it has to do with a license plate or, you know, a plate you eat on. A significant plate. A plate. I'm not sure. So I'm going to do a plate. But that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.